everyone, welcome back. Today we're in The Sims 4 again, and today the Cottage Living pack just came out, and I thought instead of doing a build first like I normally do, or like a renovation, I decided I would look at the cast stuff first because I haven't seen anything from the pack because I've been trying to have it as like a surprise for me so that when I first looked at it I'd be like, oh okay, So today we are just going through every cast item that's new and looking at judging it basically. So for the males we have 3 new hairs and 2 new beards. The beard's exactly the same, just one's greyer, and the hairs are pretty basic. They're alright, they're not my fave. And then we have 3 new hats, which are pretty cute actually. But I was actually quite impressed with the guy's stuff to begin with, because my complaint with the last pack with the Dream Home Decorator cast was there wasn't as much stuff for the guys. So I was kind of like, when I jumped in, I started with the guys first instead of the girls this time, and I was really impressed because there was so much stuff, and it was actually pretty wearable outside of the pack. Because one of the problems with some of the other packs, you can't wear it unless it's with that theme. So, but with this one, there were actually some wearable items. Some of the swatches, they could only be for farming, but some of them are actually really cute. This one actually in the white would have been good. This sweater probably not. It's not a bit of me. But yeah, the sweaters I'm not a big fan of. But some of the shirts and stuff, I was these are actually pretty wearable. So I was actually pretty impressed with those. But this shirt I think would be good for a holiday. You could wear it in for a beach holiday or something for yourself. I don't really know. And I actually kind of liked the patterns. I wasn't I preferred the plain swatches for some of them, but there's for the female Sims they have these really cute overalls with little designs in them, and I just love that. It was it just reminded me of maybe the 2000s a bit. I really like that. The pants for the guys I hated. The blue, the denim one is bad. I tried to find a shirt to actually look at probably, but it was none. But the first trousers I'm not a big fan of. They're just a bit ugly. And I was actually quite impressed with how many full outfits that they had for the guys, and still I saw the females again. There was a lot more than the Dream Home Decorator, but that wasn't an expansion pack, it was so you would expect more from this pack compared to that one. But I at this point I was like, oh yeah, this is actually really good because there's more stuff, and see that little design of the chicken on I love that. It's probably not for everyone, but I loved it. And again, some of the stuff that I hated in the pack, it depends on I prefer the more modern styles, and I don't know. There was no accessories for the guys, and there were only 3 pairs of shoes. Only 3, which basically you got the guy stuff and then double it for the girls. And it's probably because people create more female Sims in the Sims rather than guys, and so they prefer to put more effort into their clothing than guys. But literally the girls have the exact same shoes as the guys plus another 3 kind of thing. Was it 4? I don't know. And then he has a 3 styled outfits for them. Which are pretty, they're alright. And then I think one formal, which is I wouldn't classify as formal. Maybe for a farmer it's formal, but again, not for me. About it for the styled looks. I'm happy with the amount of stuff we got for guys, and there is some wearable stuff other than some of the other packs that you get. You can't, or it's basically all the same. There's a bit of a mix up. And I really like this dressing gown one. It's good to have some more pajamas for the guys. So there isn't actually that many. But overall, I was pleasantly surprised with some of the shirts I would definitely wear other than for this pack. Like this one I loved with the flowers. They had the same shoes for the winter. Or the cold weather for every day, so I don't know. They didn't, there was no new items for other clothing, other season clothing kind of thing. It's all the same that you would have every day, where like sometimes you go to like swimwear you wouldn't have every day, but they had it, but there was no swimwear. For the females, we have a lot more here, as you can see. I did really like the fascinator here. I wouldn't necessarily probably use it, but I think it's interesting that they're incorporating hats into the hair of this. What do you call this spider the hat? I don't know spider the hat, but there was some I didn't like, but like this one here with the bandana, what do you call it? Cloth in the hair, I actually quite liked. For the outfits, I was actually not as happy with the female outfits. There's a lot more, and they're all basically ugly in my opinion. Some of them are cute, like the second dress is really cute, but I didn't like these dresses with like this shirts underneath. It's not for me. Obviously they're going for like an older style farmer with it, but it's just not really. I don't like dresses with like those type of sleeves, so like this dress is fine because it's not that weird short sleeve underneath dress kind of thing. But like this one I did, it's cute, but it's not necessarily mine. And this one kind of reminded me of like a dressing gown, like a 90. Yes, I did like these overalls. I think they'd be good for like a teen sim, because it's very similar to like some of the university stuff. And this dress was alright. Again, didn't have that weird shape. And this one would also be good for your teenage sims, I guess. Didn't like this dress. It was the full dresses I didn't with like those type of that shape is just not. I'm not a fan of. And I didn't really like this like jumpsuit thing. I guess it would be good for like formal or something, like what you would wear to like a nice party, I guess, if you were a farmer. I don't really know. For the pants, there were some cute skirts and some cute shorts, and I really like those, the shorts and the skirts. But the longer pants I wasn't a big fan of, and I didn't. Like the longer items I hated more than the shorter items, basically, for this whole pack. Like I liked the overalls and stuff, but I didn't like the like full-on dresses that were like super like old-fashioned 50s farmers, I guess you would describe it as. I don't know. I did like these pants though. But those were the only like long pants I liked. Like these ones, hideous. Like what is that belt? Why is it so low? But like for these shorts, they had some cute patterns. They also had some ones without patterns, so you could wear them other than the pack, which is very important for me because I don't want to. If I'm going to create something, which I don't do very often, I want to have my style in a pack, And I have a very basic style, so it's not that hard to impress me. But for the tops, again, I actually preferred the males items. There were more female items, which is like you would think you would prefer the females because you have more of a choice, but like I wasn't a fan. There was too many things that you couldn't wear outside the pack for me personally. I did like this top that she's wearing now, but again, that's very my style. I would probably wear the ones without the patterns, so that I did like the sweater, but it really depends on the swatch. Like someone's like, obviously they're gonna have some weird swatches, but there were too many weird swatches for me. But this top, like the sweater here, would be good for a winter day. But there's so many cute winter items already. It's just like, but they did add a lot more, stuff that we don't really have. because obviously we didn't have farming before anything, so they obviously catered for that. But I think they went too much into the old-fashioned route. Because I grew up on a farm, and so I know that like you wouldn't wear this stuff today, you know. Some of the jumpsuits and stuff like that, yeah, obviously, because you don't want to get shit all over you. But still, yeah. So there's 4 other female shoes basically compared to the men. They have the exact same shoes as the guys, and then 4 high heels, which I hate all of them. And then 3 accessories. The guys had none. A bracelet, which and some gloves, and you know, they're very similar. And then these socks I will never wear. I think the bracelet I would probably wear, but the socks, no, never. For style looks, we have obviously, you know, just like that would be good for a teen, and then that would also be good for a teen. But then, like the full dresses, this would be more for an actual adults. I don't know. I didn't like that skirt, but they did have some they did style the outfits very cutely, which is a big plus. Like if you just want to create a quick sim, there you go. It's the style looks a really good thing, and unless they're not styled good, but those are actually styled good. So yeah. Again, there was no other like new items for the other clothing choices you could do. It was all the same stuff that you had every day, but I mean, it's kind of expected. For the female kids, you've got 6 new shirts, which are quite cute. One thing though, so I did the female sims first, and then I went to the male sim for this one, and like it's basically the exact same stuff. It's the exact same stuff for male and female, but the girls have like a few other items, and the guys just have the exact same already. So I didn't even like go to watch for the boy, because I was like, I already just did this. So yeah, they kind of like I was impressed with the male sims who got so much stuff, and then you got to the boy and it's like it's all the same as the female, just literally they had, and the hair was the grown up, like, but the hair for the girl sim was also similar to the female, so can't really complain about that. Overall, there were a few letdowns, but I actually think the cast was pretty good. Obviously not all of it was my style, and that was my big thing. Obviously that's why I'm just liking certain stuff, because it's not what I would necessarily want my sim to look like. But if you're creating older sims, like grandmas or like 50s people in their 50s sims, then the farmer stuff would probably be good for you, because it's got that kind of older style to it. There is some modern stuff which I obviously preferred because it's more of me, but yeah. And then the girl sims, I have one pair of tights. And they had like overalls and stuff, which were really cute. I did like the overalls for the kids. Yeah, I think they nailed like the one pieces. Like, what do you call it? Full piece. For the Sims, and she has 4 styled looks. Because I think that you have to go cute for those, or else it's kind of just like, these muddy overalls that farmers wear. They went down, we need to add little like details, which I really appreciate. I thought they were really cute. I didn't know if I went through all the style looks of the female, but I redid it because I was like, oh no. So as you can see, exact same hairstyles for the boy sim. Too exciting there. No accessories, like that. And then the exact same clothing, like the same 6. like I wish they kind of, and like the blue top, like the bow, I thought that was a girl's top. Not saying that you can't wear it, but I wish just like, this is a really cute little girl top, but, and there's nothing wrong with them wearing it. I was just kind of like that. I wouldn't personally put on a boy, but it's for everyone, so I guess I can't say that. So that's all. And then he only has one pair of shoes. So I get the girl only had one pair of shoes as well, but you don't really have to maybe like sneak here or something, because they expect if you're only if you only had this in the base game, you don't want to use base game shoes. You're stuck with gum boots. There's nothing wrong with gum boot. I'm a New Zealander. I respect the gum boot, obviously. But overall, pretty happy with it. There were a few complaints, but that of course it's going to be from me. But I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully this informed you a bit on the stuff. But I will see you soon with another video. Bye!